All right, everybody, ladies and germs, good morning. You join me on a very windy day, but at least it's warm, which is a good thing because once again, we are going to go to Cars and Coffee, my local big Cars and Coffee that they're supposed to do every month, but it's been canceled and not scheduled because of weather issues. You know, Utah, you never know when it's going to be a horrible blizzard or a nice, beautiful 70-degree day. Today it's a little bit kind of a mixture of the two. It's very windy, but Cars and Coffee is still happening, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the BMW this time. Last time we took the Freelander, and it didn't really get as much of a crowd as I was expecting. So maybe a nice, beautiful German sports sedan will gather up the crowds, and this will be the star of the show. Probably 300, 400, 500 cars will be coming. This one's probably going to be the best, right? There's probably 50 to 200 people right now waking up around the Salt Lake Valley thinking, oh boy, I hope there's a 190,000 mile E46 that'll show up with rust. And they're not going to be disappointed because look, 190,000 mile E46, yes, it's black, silver, and brown. So that's what we're going to be taking today. The last time I did a video on this didn't really do all that well in terms of views, but I got a lot of really good feedback from people in my close circle that watch my videos. They thought it was one of their favorite videos that I've done, a lot of jokes and fun stuff, which is one thing that I need to bring up right now. I'm going to be making fun of a lot of cars, and that's not to say that there's anything bad about the people that own the cars. Some of the cars will be bad, obviously, but I'm making fun of the cars just to be a silly YouTuber guy, not meaning to hurt anyone's feelings. So if your car is featured in this video in a sort of mockery type way, don't take it personally. I'm just doing it to make people laugh or smile or to make myself feel better about my own cars, which to be honest are not that good lately. So yeah, let's get to the action, shall we? Here we go, fellas. Once again, that's disgusting. I'm seeing nothing that I like. Japanese cars and Volkswagens. That's all I've seen. If it's Japanese cars and Volkswagens, I'm turning around. Michael and Will. Ooh, not gonna do that again. That smells like, now my car smells like it's on fire. The most important thing at this point is to find an E46 like mine, but one that's more clapped out so I can park next to him, and that way my car looks nicer. Pro tip, I'm not seeing any E46s so far. Ooh, a Volvo S80, and not Michael's, that's a different one. Facelift one, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you go. Damn it. I need to park next to him. That would have been perfect. Come on, there's gotta be a crappy dead E46 out there somewhere. I know there is. I can feel its presence, unless it's the car that I'm driving. I don't want to admit that I have the crappiest E46 here, but I only saw one other one. There's another E46 right there. Is that one nice? Oh, there's two of them parked next to each other. Are those nicer than mine? Yeah, they are. I have to admit it, I may have the crappiest E46 here. There we go. Lovely, beautiful E46. And all in one color, of course, because I have high standards for my cars. I park next to this, which yeah, it's an E36. Yeah, E36s are technically better, but it is D-badged, so it's automatically a 318i. And you can see, it's an automatic, so that's the best I can do. There are some E46s here, and most of them are probably nicer than mine. Most of them are probably automatics, but if I find one that's worse, you better be sure as hell I am parking next to him to make him feel bad. Let's just hope the crowds don't get too intense around my car. There's some people, yep. Oh yeah, they noticed. They noticed. What a fine German machine I came in. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see everybody is taking note. Everybody loves it. Oh yeah, will everybody. I just saw white smoke come out there. Did you see that? We should have a competition of whose car smells worse when we redline it for 5 seconds straight.
I don't want to redline it for 5 seconds straight.
It's cold too, and you just did that to it? Oh yeah, Michael. God, what a pile of garbage. Who would ever own a car like this? Oh yeah, it's got a soft limiter on it. I only realized that recently too. Like before I sold it to you, but like recently. Why is your airbag black? Wait, hold on.
Maybe your airbag deployed at one point.
There we go. That's a Volvo S80 trademark right there. Oh my God, is that a Golf? Look at how clean this Saturn is. L300, and look how clean this thing is. Oh yeah, this is a Vectra, isn't it?
No.
A Vauxhall Vectra. Oh yes, there we go. The typical IS300, painted wheels, and probably an automatic. Oh boy, a car with my favorite engine. They're reversing, and it's an automatic, and it's a VQ. Goodbye.
It says Ford Work AG, Cologne, Germany.
Oh wow, yeah. Ford Work. That is the coolest German car here, that's for sure. This is a Ford Sierra in other markets. In Europe, that's, I mean, anyone watching from Europe is probably going, why is he excited about a Sierra? But it's not, it's a Merkur. And honestly, I really don't know anything about these, except for the fact that they're Ford Sierras, but these things just don't exist on American roads these days. And this thing is in really nice shape.
It's if you took a Cosworth and an SVO and had a bastard child.
And speaking of SVO Mustang vibes, check out the double rear spoiler, which is the coolest part, 100%. Merkur XR4 Ti, and would you believe nobody bought them? I think. Maybe they did, who knows. And we have a 280Z, much like the 240Z, except with a 2.8 liter. That's how they named their cars back in the day, and now they name them after horsepower, I believe. And that is actually pretty clean. A typical Tesla build. Check out that wrap, boys. Oh yeah.
Is that just leftover?
I think they just got halfway through and they got bored. The typical BRZ as well behind it. All right, which Type R is cleaner? Sorry, which Type R is worse? I'm gonna go with, oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely this one. Carbon fiber hood, because race car. Civic Hot Wheels car, because race car. And you know, it's a front wheel drive car, you need your downforce, right? So they're gonna put a big, huge wing on it, look at that. And then this guy decided, I'm gonna make my Type R even more over-designed. So he added these bumper, like diffuser things. Not sure I'm a big fan of that. Apparently they like their cars enough to drive them from Idaho. Might be friends, might be lovers, you never know. All right, so we got an E90 Generation 3 Series. X-Drive, all right, you know, normal, black interior. Automatic. Can you stop? Automatic paddle shifters. He's got crystal around the stop button though. Ugh. It seems relatively normal. Oh my goodness. Talk about an exhaust, fellas. Look at that on your mom's 328i. Oh yeah. There are words to describe this, and half of them will get me demonetized. The other half aren't very nice, so I'm just not, we're gonna leave this car alone. Jeez. Ooh, a 3 Series wagon. Ew. What the hell is that? I may have seen this car before, and if it's the same car, it was fake, a replica, and I hate replicas more than anything. I just have trust issues after that. The last Countach that I saw ended up being fake, and now I have trust issues. I don't believe it. It's hard to tell. I think it's fake. I don't know though.
It's Fiat parts. If it uses Fiat parts for switches inside, it's real.
I think it's gotta be the fake one.
Does it have a Fiero engine?
I think it was a 350 Chevy V8. All right, I need to go in and really investigate this. I don't know, fellas. I don't know.
There's a transverse engine in there.
It's transverse vent.
So you can look through the cooler in here. That's the best way to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Michael, what do you think?
See that engine, and I'm like, yeah, it's not great. Look at that cooler. Because I'm pretty sure the V12s are more. I can already see a belt pull wiggling sideways, so I think that's fake. The car looks suspiciously small, too.
It does look small and short, too. None of these people can see through the lies. It's fooled everybody.
To be fair, it almost got me, too.
It almost got me as well.
And the interior,
And
especially the interior. I'm like, why?
fucking hate that. Holy Moses! Look at that exhaust. That E90 earlier with the exhaust, that was nothing. Oh my God! Look at the welding quality too. That is impressive. And I love the black and white two-tone. Oh yeah, that is a car to avoid. All right, we got a good BMW lineup here. Starting with M2, which I have reviewed one of these on my channel. Link should be on the screen now. A lot like that, same color, but it had aerodynamics and a manual. So check that video out. Is that a 1600 or a 2002? 1600, which was named for its 1.6 liter engine, and that's the precursor of the predecessor of the 3 Series. E46 M3 with the SMG transmission, which I've actually always wanted to try. So if anyone's willing to lend me one of these to do a video with, please let me know. And it's got the really good color combo, silver on red interior. I've always wanted to experience an E46 M3, but never have. Someday, I'm sure, hopefully soon. Check out this Odyssey, everybody. It's slammed, got big wheels on it. It's a different kind of show car, which I kind of respect that. It's different and it's new. Look at that Corvette C4. Oh, and then we have this constant revving of American V8s is turning me into not a car guy anymore. It's turning me into a Tesla fan. Oh guys, look, a Porsche Cayenne. Moving on. Look at this. I've never seen one of these in person. God, look at the mud flaps on it. It's got Marlboro written all over it. Only rally cars are sponsored by cigarette brands. Yes. Tinted windows, which is annoying because you can't see inside. That's pretty cool. And an E36 that isn't clapped out yet. It will be at some point. It happens to all of them. It even had a stock exhaust. That is pretty impressive. Look at this Saturn Sky. I'm not a fan. No, I'm not a fan. Opel badge on it. It's got racing seats. They put the Opel steering wheel in, so that's actually a lot of commitment. I respect that. Which one of these is the most clean? Look at that. That is OEM quality. I love the way that the exhaust didn't fit. So instead of fitting like a proper one, they just kind of mashed it out and cut it. Ooh. Well, it's got that going for it.
I saw the headlights in this bumper.
What happened to this hood? That is your bumper.
That's my bumper, and these are my headlights.
But why didn't he take your hood? Because he clearly needed it. An equally clean E39 that's been lowered, an automatic transmission, and what happened here? The Malaise era fanboys have run off towards something. Oh yeah, I think I see it. Oh yeah. Malaise era goodness. Look at this bench seat.
I want that blue interior so badly.
Oh, and it's got wind down windows. Oh yeah, look at that. Malaise era beauty. Look at that door. It gets points just for the door. Look at that. Look at the size of that exhaust. You couldn't even fit your finger in that. No idea what this is. I know it's a K thingy, but that's all I know. What an incredible vehicle. Buck tooth, rod bearing failure, but both still pretty great in their own way. Ooh, and a Vantage. Aston Martin. And then somebody's decided to show up in their Audi corporate SUV. Not a Lamborghini, not special, and I hate them. Someone needs to lend me one of these to do a video with. SMG, I could see the paddles on the wheel. I've driven the convertible M6, and that was really cool. They sound awesome. Even just driving normally, you can hear that V10. It's insane. But, you know, maintenance isn't really a problem either, is it? I don't recall E60 V10 M5s ever having any problems. I have found the best wheels in this entire event, fellas. Look at that. The competition is over. What is going on with these? And look, the coolest car over there, fellas. In between the lowered Forester, which I don't understand why people lower them because it's an SUV, and that Fox body Mustang. We're not going to talk about that color.
I like
Facelift S80. 5-cylinder. Woo! God, it's got the headlight wipers and the chrome handles. Do it again. Yeah! Imported from Sweden, he says. Really nice guy.
Oh yeah.
Black interior too. That's definitely better than yours. I hate to say it.
Okay, okay. I was trying to.
Look, he's got a Swedish flag on the back. The cleanest Fox body and a Terminator Cobra. That's way cooler. Oh yeah! Yes, there you go. That's a better Forester example. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And a GR Corolla over there. Turbo diesel. I can feel myself getting cancer as I breathe it in, and I'm fine with that. Somebody's been to eBay, fellas, and he's bought himself an illuminated STI logo. Look at that.
I know the guy.
Subi Life. Yikes. There's an E46. Let's rate this one versus mine. All right, if it has an automatic, it's an instant win. I don't know what's going on with E46s here missing their grills, but my grills are expertly placed on the car. They will never fall out. This zip tie makes sure of that. And it's an automatic and has stickers, so I think that means automatically that I win. Ha! But it's all one color, so. Quadrifoglio. Too bad I didn't get to see that before it left. That's a shame. 500 horsepower twin turbo V6. Here we go, E28 5 Series. Would love to do a video on one of these, and one of my friends has one of these, but it keeps breaking down every time I'm supposed to drive it, so. Manual transmission, tick. And it is a 533i. And then what happened here is that this guy was driving his Land Rover here. The Land Rover blew up outside a Chrysler dealership, so he just went and was like, I'll get a 300, I guess. And then we have some shitty Forester right here. So if you guys recognize this car, this is owned by Keaton, my friend, and I've compared this car to my WRX on my channel. It's an older video, but I'll link it up above. Put it in the ketchup. Oh yeah. So here we have my friend Will's WRX 2002. So he's got a couple things, STI intercooler, it's slight exhaust, but this is actually a really good car. This is what if I got a WRX, it would be something like this again, because he's got the correct transmission and he's got the correct mods on it. So this car will be on the channel pretty soon in a review video. It's a Cherokee? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Cherokee.
The very first gen Cherokees were just rebadged Wagoneers, but they were like the more basic. They didn't have any luxury features. But
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm breathing carbon monoxide. C30, these are really cool looking. Nice alternative if you want a Mini but don't want a Mini. You want Swedish charm, you can get yourself one of these. And with a turbocharged 5-cylinder. And that is really cool. One of the best looking Volvos ever, that's for sure. The last thing I want to look at, I've been eyeballing this early Ford Ranger for a while. I don't remember the last time I saw one of these, and especially in this nice of shape. I mean, look at it. God, what a tiny little thing this is. Oh, he's got a Ford hat. Oh yeah, speedometer that only goes up to 85. I mean, of course, yeah, it's gonna have rust, and it's impossible not to have rust on one of these, but and look at this pinstriping down the side. And they must have paid about $50 extra at the dealership to have that added on. Somebody parked a really nice E46 BMW right here. Man, what a handsome looking vehicle. And you can tell the crowds around it are just immense. I really just can't get through the amount of people that are crowding around my car. Everybody is flocking towards it. Everybody wants to see it. Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody here loves it. There's so many people looking at it. All right, now the finest lineup here. Lovely E46, Volvo S80, WRX. These are the three finest vehicles here. Now to close us out, we're gonna all three be leaving on camera. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Hope it's as good as the last one was. Like, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.